Paradise Killer. Okay. Let's go. I actually don't really remember where I'm at right now. Syndicate, Judge, Ooh. Ah, over here. That's who I haven't talked to. Wait, how the heck do I get over there? Right? Yeah. What? Have I found the thing for that person yet? Okay, well, let's figure out how to get over there, because I need to go talk to Akiko. I have 69 blood crystals. I'm also gonna go talk to this person. Yeah. Wait, what am I? Okay, I don't remember what that person wanted from me. Bum. Oh, how have I not bought this yet? That's... Power of Goat Soda. A soda with additives to give you an energy boost. You too can have the power of the Holy Goat. Alright. Boat rides were shut down by Yuri Knight a few days.
The investigator is here.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Now I need to go talk to Yuri again. Alright, here's my suspicion so far. I think that Yuri is involved. Somehow. I think that Akiko is involved. And... Carmelina. Wait, where's she at, by the way? Is she over here? Is that who that is? Or can I even talk to Carmelina? Okay, how do I get over there? Whoa, looks wild. I tried to, like, parkour it across these cement blocks, and it doesn't work. What am I missing? Oh, maybe she can take me over there. Maybe that's the whole thing. What? What? Hmm. The save point. Oh my gosh. That is annoying. Well, I'm gonna talk to Yuri real quick. I'm just gonna be nice to him from now on, because I'm aware the architect planned to visit him last night. Check with her.
Business is it of yours?
I am the architect's assistant, and I arrange her appointments and make sure that she can carry out her work without being obstructed by anyone else on this island. Man. I feel like I've reached, like, a awkward point in the game where there's obviously, like, a lot more that I need to find out, but, like, getting to these points is ridiculous. That's a save point. Is this also a save point? Sure is. Damn, dude. Another save point. Let's go. I wish you didn't have to wait for this animation to finish before you could just, like... Wait. What? How did I never think to look back here? Can justice be born out of chaos? Oh, thank you. It's the only weapon we have against Discord. How far can you go? It depends. Sometimes you must go as far away as you can. Okay. I got you. We're drinking. Ah, tasty water. Can you break the law to achieve justice? We all break the law gets in the way. Get smashed on water! Sometimes the law gets bent in the quest for truth. Justice comes in many forms. How many does a syndicate accept? As many as it needs to. Yeah, I don't really drink alcohol, so I'm just out here drinking water and Mountain Dew. Floral taste with the aroma of vanilla. Find a comfortable chair. Not too comfortable. Comfort will make you nostalgic. You have nothing to be nostalgic about. Well, thanks. How's everybody doing? Ow. You get up there. Vibing? You straight vibing? Wait, what? Oh, let's go.
Crystal obtained.
Ah! Okay. Okay. Can I stand on this? What? Why did it push me away? Chillin'. Trying to figure out what I do tonight. Oh, let's go. I'm freaking... What? That's all that's up here? Come on, man. All that work for that? That's absurd. I guess to be fair, there's probably an easier way up here, but, you know... I had to do the parkour method. This thing is huge. Is there anything else up here? Sure is. Eh. Wait, is it a save point? I'm gonna be upset. Oh no, it's a vending machine. What the heck? D2. The elusive chocolate. A chocolate-flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find, but worth it. I feel like I had to have gotten most of these drinks at this point. It's just a save point. Oh.
Lost crystal obtained.
Oh, I see that one right there. And that one. Huh. Huh. Yo. Oh, it's one of the whiskeys. The night is so wonderful on Paradise. On the tip of my tongue, the taste of 1,000 possibilities. The whiskey tastes better in the late hours. You're right, whiskey was made for the night. The closer to midnight, the better. You hear that? Whiskey was made for the night. A work of stultifying incompetence that hates its drinkers. Alright. How do you get up there? You see him up there? Look at him. That's a save. How do you get up there? That's absurd. Oh, well. Ooh. Can I make it up this? Sure can't. Oh, I have to be able to make it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can't make it up this thing. Sort of make it up this thing. Alright, well. Let's go up here, because I know that there was another thing over here. Sure. Yeah, it was there. So I gotta get all the way up. Ugh. Ugh boots. Oh wait, there's something right there. Ah.
Lost crystal obtained.
Oi. Oi. Alright, easy. Hey.
Blood crystal obtained.
Alright, where's that last one at? Right there. Oh, well, I fell off. Let's go.
Blood crystal obtained.
But how's my movement? Insane. Check that out. I got cracked ass movement. I don't know where to go though. That's my problem. I feel like I've just been spending a lot of time collecting stuff at this point. Disgusting. Am I being made fun of right now? I feel like there was something over here. What? What? Oh, okay. Yeah. He said, of course. Of course I'm making fun of you. I need to figure out how to get back up there. That's... Oh, I saw something. Y'all see that?
Blood crystal obtained. Key item obtained.
Wait, where does the blue crest go? C4. Plastic explosive. Crystal sparkling water obtained. Sparkling water famed for its crispness and delightful mouthfeel. I don't know about that. The word mouthfeel. How have I not got this? What? Nightmare Revival carving obtained. A carving about the god Nightmare Revival, an esoteric secretive god. The floating goat heads rules over a far-flung alien colony of scholars. Mouthfeel. Okay, so there's another one of these things somewhere around here. Little crying dude.
Blood crystal obtained.
Where's the other crying dude at? So, how come I can turn those on? That's so weird. I hear something. Oh, there it is. Time moves differently on the island. I can't decide if I like it. Nor can I. It does things to people. What kind of things? It twists people. Distorts their hearts. I think that's happened to me. So do I. What is this, Lost? I don't understand that reference. Because I never watched the show. Made in ex-bourbon casks, has a fruity taste, best savored in an enveloping fog. Do not look at the other people enjoying the fog. Holy crap. What? Oh, are you saying holy crap to the fact that I've never watched Lost? You're making me watch Lost. Good luck with that. Okay, where does this other blue relic go? Here's one. Adding it to the list. You know how impossibly hard it is to get me to watch a TV show? Alright. Too late. What do you mean too late? Man, there's a lot of stuff that I missed over here. Ah, it's just a save point. I kind of wish save points showed up. Oh, I hear something. There it is. Inaccurate alarm clock obtained. Time is meaningless on the islands, but citizens cling to these old signifiers from their old lives for comfort. Don't worry, that list is giant. You know what else is giant? I don't want to ask. I was gonna say my love for this game, but you know, okay. See, okay. The other blue one has to be in this, like, vicinity somewhere. Oh my, well, I just yeeted myself. Like, but where, though? Like, what? Where is it? That's a save point. That's a save point. What is this? Oh. Fashion will Dead Nebula phone charm obtain. The mascot character for Dead Nebula. Kids love him. Oh, I see that. Oh, man. What? What up, Lee? How are you doing? Can I jump straight up? Nope, sure can't. Oh, come on. What? Alright. I don't really care about one blood crystal, but I do care about where this other blue charm thing goes. Did I already get this? Is that the right face? The song rules, and the one with like vocals in it is like equally good. feel like I have to sneeze. Man, I really wish that the save points were different. I'm like 90% sure this is a save point too. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually kind of lost. I'm not sure where to go. Huh. That a save point? Of course it is. Why? Why? Wait, what's this? Come on! Oh my gosh.
Love crystal obtained.
There's something over here. Alright. Alright, devs. If you're listening, please update the game so that the save points look different. Like, please. I have a feeling that whatever is over here is a save point as well.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Alright. So where can I take you? Okay, so I'm just gonna go back here. Wait. Okay, well, this is definitely something I missed. The Way of Blood Bar. Ash Street Housing District. I like it when islands end. Change is good. Will we have any more change? We're in Perfect 25 now. This will be the last island. Are you sure? No, being sure about anything is a mistake. You never commit to anything. And you let yourself believe too easily. A delightful blend that gives you the confidence to do what you always wanted, but were too scared to. Probably. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's how you get back here. Then I presume that there's something over here that allows me to get... Yep. Alright, so... Encryption detected. Initiating cracking. What the hell is this thing? Cracking. It has a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. Cracking success. Battery 52%. Memory crystal state drive. 8 trillion terabytes. What? 8 trillion terabytes, like... Hold on. Now I have to know what that equals, because that's a lot. Terabytes. That is okay. Let's compare it to a petabyte. So 8 trillion. That's thousand. That's wait, 1, 2, 3, 6 million, billion, trillion. Um, this is ridiculous. It's 8 yottabytes. So it goes terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, and then yottabyte. That's all right. Recording function enabled. Playback function enabled. Not currently playing. File extension unknown. MHI AED manufacturer Masahiro Heavy Industries. Syndicate patent, a device that directs oral frequencies at target for use in riot control and wartime operations. Foreign modification detected. Crystal state drive added. Processing data type. Scanning records. Match found. Island sequence 15. Discovery of Death Scream trauma by Dr. Doom Jazz. Data type and device memory matches report 7226334349643. Author Dr. Doom Jazz. Title Psychic Death Scream Trauma. Directs focus on a target in a very narrow cone. Essentially an audio sniper rifle. Let's go.
I have a bad feeling about this.
But a modification has been done to the device. It plays a file type that Starlight doesn't recognize. Closest match to the data is a report about psychic death screen trauma that Doom Jazz filed on Island 15. Why does Paradise always have to be so strange? I should speak to the doctor. Alright, doctor.
Blood crystal obtained. Relic
Zealous
obtained.
carving obtained. A carving from the Birth Syndicate. Citizens worship, the Syndicate worship, and the Gods forge psychic. I need to get over there, though, so I presume there's something maybe on this island to get over there. Okay, I'm getting closer to this thing. Oh, God.
Blood crystal obtained.
As much as I like finding blood crystals so that, like, I have that sense of security that I found, or that I don't, like, mind if I use them, like, this is ridiculous.
Blood crystal obtained.
I started today with like 69 blood crystals, and I've used like 4 or 5, and I have 76, if that says anything about how often I find them. Whoa. Yeah. I knew there was like a flashlight. I don't like that the music isn't on. Wait. That's right.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
I got the logs to the Paradise Gates.
Sure.
Let's see. Multiple entries for Lydia and other Syndicate members through the night. Most of the Syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island. Camera log. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak arrived. Blood vials authenticated. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak. Paradise Gates warm-up sequence initiated. Status critical. Paradise Gates sealed. Authorization Judge. Paradise Gates emergency purge. Blood vials removed. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak. Camera log. Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak
Sure.
leave. Lydia and Sam started the warm-up sequence for the gates, but didn't enter them. The gates were shut down and purged their power when Judge ordered the lockdown. The camera on the Nightmare computer confirms they were here the entire time. Their alibi is solid. Okay, so that's actual, like, progress. So, they could theoretically still be involved in some capacity, but the likelihood that their involvement is direct is well, I shouldn't say direct. The likelihood that their involvement is that they were the ones that did the murder is none. Basically none, I should say. How do I... I'm kind of disappointed that there's nothing back here. Or maybe there is and I just haven't found it yet, but... Yeah, okay, so there's no other hearts on this, so that means that anything I find here is going to be, like, actual evidence. I have no idea where to go to get over to that island. Hmm. Huh. Hmm.
Analyzing.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Isn't Doom Jazz over here? Need to talk to anyway. What? What? Oh my god, what is that? Where's his boat? Oh, there it is. See if there's anything over here that I missed. Stuff there. Can I make this? Of course I can. Doom Jazz. I actually realized where I need to go. So I unintentionally came to the right place. Look, Dr. Doom Jazz.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your
This
father?
is bad.
You've got some guts coming onto my yacht flinging bullshit like that around. Just doing my job,
That's
Doc.
not nice.
That's not nice. I'm not a killer, never have been, never will be, regardless of what happened to my father. Okay. Chill, my guy. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Can't say I did, they're pretty unusual. What about the death screams? Could they cause an adrenaline burst? Maybe, but I don't know how you'd weaponize a death screen. What about one of these? Ba-ba-da! Strange. It looks like it records death screams. Is that a directional speaker? It is. How would you record a death scream? You could record the brain activity using electrodes. This device looks like it has a crystal in it. Some crystals are capable of recording emotions. The death scream gets written to that, and upon stimulation, the crystal would output the scream. It's a one-shot use, though. You can see that the crystal is burnt out. I can never experience the death screams as I'm not a sufferer. I presume you want my opinion, though? The demon that possessed Henry is attuned to psychic energy. This could have been used to agitate it. Handy if you wanted to turn Henry into a weapon. You examined Grace bloodlines when Henry killed her, right, Doc? A nasty one for sure. Was there anything odd about the scene or the victim?
Theoretically,
You mean odd for the case of demonic possession? I don't get to examine the scene for long. Akiko was in a rush to contain the area, and it was pretty open and shut case.
theoretically,
The markings on Grace were strange, though. In what way? Henry's other victim, his mother, had the same sigils scorched in her skin as Henry. Grace had those sigils, but they weren't scorched. They looked like they had been carved with a blade. The demon inside Henry burns with a cosmic fire, and Henry's victims received the same branding. So if he killed the council, they'd all carry the sigils. Depends on how he did it. I don't have a lot of evidence to support this, but I expect the sigils to only be scorched on victims he had sustained close contact with. A cut and run probably wouldn't do it, but a strangulation would. I should mention that I would expect the inhibitors to prevent or limit the scorching of those sigils into victims. So why were Grace's sigils cut into her? I wrote it off to the madness of demonic possession. We don't know a whole lot about this kind of thing, so I figured he carved them himself as some kind of ritual. Can't say for sure, though. What up, Doc? Did you see Crimson last night? She has her little emporium. Go ask her. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? I was in my clinic all night and didn't see them. Lydia should have been in contact with Yuri, though. Did you see Witness to the End last night? I don't know what he was doing, but he's normally in his apartment on the last night of the island. Go ask him. Let's hang out.
fabulous.
I think I've got handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them. ho ho ho. How many people have you used them on? Only a few special
I have a bad
ones.
feeling about this.
Still not settled down? Not that kind of guy, too much experience. Who haven't
I'm
you?
a professional.
I don't kiss and tell. You replaced your arm. Nice topic change. An updated model by MHI. They have improved haptics in
I'm
the
glad to be
fingers.
back.
Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure.
Sorry.
Indeed.
Woo! Things are getting spicy. I forgot about this jet ski. Now that I can actually do it, and
Nightmare computer.
yeah, see, I needed this.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Yeah, don't mind me. Crying grudge. Crying grudge. Yeah. Why am I plagued by insects? You don't seem particularly fazed by meeting a god. Having a strange day. This isn't the weirdest. Too many of you have come to see me the last few years, exploiting my weak
Nanny
state.
the hell?
Nani the hell? You're Mad King, obsessed little shit. The masked man, a sneaky one, that one. The woman that builds, she's pure in her goals, I admire her. And now you, who are you? I'm the investigator. What are you investigating? Last night someone murdered the council. Yeah, we already confirmed this. The Mad King is dead? Why do you refer to Montserrat as mad? He believed he was more than he was. Anyone like that is mad. He doubled down on his madness, though. His plans for the next island? The arrogance. Who was the masked man that came to see you? Are all of you like him? Why live like that? You need to find why he took my flesh from me? Do you have a name? The one that oversees the end of the island. I've met him before. He came to me recently. My flesh. Why? The key to a lock. Same as the woman. You called her a builder? Do you mean architect Carmelina? She is more creative. She had a better plan. What plan are you talking about? The flesh was fused with another. My body lives elsewhere on this island. Anyone else stop by to tear a strip off? And the Mad King wasn't so mad. He used my flesh to make the lock. He wore it on a pendant. No one can open the lock without it. The Mad King's fourth holy seal. You need my flesh to pass through it. What do you know about someone possessed by demons? I can feel him out there. The anger emanating is like a smog. Did he get some of your flesh? He didn't come here, but who can say? Believe me, I'm bored of you.
You breached the fourth holy seal.
The fourth holy seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. That's all that's here? Okay, I'm still not sure of how to get to the other place, though. Wait, can I walk all the way up this? What? Oh my god, I can. I think I... How come Doom Jazz gets a yacht? He likes to private. How do you put in to get one? How do I become a yacht owner? It's my dream to own a yacht. How long have you had this dream? About 13 days.
Investigator is here.
You'll need to be part of the syndicate to get a yacht. If that's the case, I'm not interested. Am I getting growled at? God, this thing is huge! Please tell me there's actually something worthwhile back here. Nope, of course. Alright, well... I still need to figure out how to get to the other place, but... Naughty the hell? Okay. So I need to get over here.
Getting saved. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Hold on, I have to use the bathroom. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right. Hold on. Now I'm back. Let's go.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Is there another jet ski over here or something?
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, here we go. Wait, what?
The investigator is
What's
here.
your deal, security? After last night, I'm here to man the bridge
That's
controls.
strange.
These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge.
Sure.
Glad Paradise is safe now. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is coded only to Akiko's blood vial. But it has been breached. Alright.
Nightmare computer.
We're making progress now. Finally. Wham. Wham.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Let's go! I'm not Busta Rhymes, so I can't do it. Had to AFK where you go? I had to AFK as well. Yo, everything's getting all red. Freaky. Can't connect to music system.
Fast travel unlocked.
Let's
Getting
go.
saved.
Alright, I'm making progress. Bridge Sonora Starlight. Okay, what's out here? What can I collect? Literally nothing. Well, this is... There's gotta be something out here. Okay. There doesn't have to be anything, I guess, to be fair, because...
Nenorochito.
Ninorochito!
What the hell?
Pardon? I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native
Oh,
language.
I'm glad to be back.
Good to see you again. Born in Mihai de Romania in AD 991 under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai de Romania during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Night as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand in weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Night had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murderer.
Sure.
Și asta ce înseamnă?
There's always a first time, I suppose. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. Okay. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demon poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, the concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodline. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever
Wow.
since. So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stopped the taint. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island.
That Labajiu.
Laba Jew took his chance when I opened the cell. Pushed me aside and then he was gone. That was 2352. You appear uninjured.
Ești prost?
This is Masahiro Heavy Industries Bleeding Edge Shikagawa Power Armor.
I don't like this.
The armor wasn't enough to stop a citizen. Echt Prost. When you faced a demon in battle, you get to comment.
Ah,
How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. When he escaped in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran.
where?
Where did you find him? Outside the council building at 12:30. He passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal. I can't read that, but I know who can.
Ar trebui să te aduni, naibii.
Which means you should gather, damn it. And wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island, love guys.
Paradise feels wrong.
Our orders are to investigate before we execute him.
Nenorocito.
Norochito. Wait, hold on.
Nenorocito.
Which means bitch. Romanian. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night.
That Labajiu.
And a report on the Laba Jew's history. What is Laba Jew? It means wanker. Nice. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Doomjazz examined Henry. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doomjazz if you want
Vai,
to know.
Nenorocito.
And Norochito.
Ah,
Syndicate Health Assessment Document Citizen version. Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued. He shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication. Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show his blood matches several victims of the council murder.
sure.
Further samples confirm that blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion.
I
During the
hate
patient's
demons.
possessions 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in the blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of having it
Got
happen.
it.
Well, everything checks out. Kind of. She claims he broke free at 23:52 and was found at 03. Starlight can crunch the numbers.
That's weird.
The distance and times don't
That's
match up.
strange.
Couldn't have broke it free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and have got back to the penthouse entrance to be found in the time Akiko claimed. Interesting.
What the hell? That's weird.
Henry Division.
Who the fuck are you?
Henry Division.
The prime suspect. A citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago, father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics.
Who the fuck are you?
Got it.
Wanna have a nice little chat?
Okay, have a chat.
The investigator is.
Wanna have a nice little chat. Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father
I'm
is.
shocked. Stunned.
That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control the whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom? No DNA check? No nothing.
I don't like this.
You've been in and out of Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else. Fighting, robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother. You broke the law and started communicating with the gods. An act forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allowed demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology, said I was gifted astral communicator or some shit.
Sure.
Don't know who it was?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Got Angie. Sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into this.
Don't test me.
I'm going to.
Sure.
You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief
Whatever
exorcist.
you fucking say.
I understand this is hard. You're a victim
Are
of possession.
you fucking kidding me?
I don't even know you. What do you know about
I
demons?
don't like this.
I used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. My investigation touched on gods and demons. Used to be? I let a god into my head. He almost wiped the islands out. I was exiled. 2 lawbreakers. What could go wrong?
Fucking ever.
Are we going to get down to some actual questioning or what?
Sure.
What fucking ever?
I've had 10 years of this thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones. Blood boiling. Flesh on fire. It's been a real party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior.
Shocked. Stunned.
You gonna hang out with him? Oh, God. What's your motive for killing the council?
Whatever you fucking say.
Okay. Treated like cattle.
Spend my entire
We
life-
worship your gods while you leech our psychic
What
energy.
a fucking surprise.
I hate the Syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you Syndicate.
The investigator is here.
What about the demon inside of you?
Wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
Alright, there you go.
Don't test me.
Can it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. What he just said. I do anything to placate him. Did you kill the council and martial guard? I don't remember. I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did. My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the desert that appear when I get close. Do you remember anything about the night? New night. My mind is like a desert covered in a fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert, just an expanse. Except I can see new night. Did someone say new night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess. Was this before or after you were found by the marshals?
Fucking thing.
Why don't you go and find out instead of making me do your job? This island has lots of statues of the god. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place.
What a fucking surprise.
Did you kill the marshal guards outside of the council building? Yes,
I
no.
spent
You say
my
so.
entire life.
Are you beginning to get the hint? Did you go to the plateau on barely known planet in space to get the council
What a
last night?
fucking surprise.
Can you even hear yourself? What does that any of that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Uninterested.
Shocked. Stunned. Whatever you fucking say.
Bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for
Sure.
it. That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a
Are you
demonic invasion.
fucking kidding me?
We all need a hobby, and now I'm here. Tell me how you
What
escaped.
a fucking surprise.
Good testimony.
No one wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
Can you remember anything
My
before you
mind
escaped?
is
Agitation
desert,
screams inside me. They
covered in fog.
woke me up for the first
That's
time in
weird.
years. There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this.
Got it.
Any idea?
Whatever you fucking say.
Very angry. What can you tell me about the murder of Grace Bloodline? I killed her, didn't I? You were found guilty of it.
Fucking ever.
Then why are we talking? You know I did it.
The facts and the truth.
A guilty
are
conviction
not
and the
the
truth
same.
are not the
I
same
must
thing.
be the bad guy, right?
If I'm the suspect in so many crimes, I must be the bad guy. I must be the bad guy, right? That's what I'm here to find out. Yeah, I feel like all these are gonna be...
What fucking ever?
Who is that?
I'm shocked. Stunned.
Oh, I do know about that. Loads.
Not a fucking thing.
The investigator is here.
Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of
Are
thing.
you fucking kidding
How do
me?
you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cat. This whole thing is
What?
messed up.
Got it.
24 hours, we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasion. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I
Whatever
can.
you fucking say.
Alright. Okay, so I learned a good amount.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Akiko. Oh, man.
Paradise feels wrong.
Do you really believe Henry did this? Every bit of security breached by a
That
citizen?
Labajiu.
This Labaju isn't a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon. Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there, and we found him outside the council building. You don't have any doubts.
Nenorochito.
Are you stupid? Bitch? Can you think of anyone that has a motive for the crime?
Shpebune. That Labajiu.
Don't waste my
Sure.
time. Can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of
You
the
need to
syndicate.
back off.
What
Got
do you...
it.
Goodbye, Nenorochito.
Okay. You're... unhelpful. Oh my god! Have you got a motive, Akiko?
Shpebune.
I don't have a motive, Nenorochito. I'm a soldier. Soldiers have honor and live to serve. Dispari din fatamia. I'll assume that's a no
The
then.
facts and the truth are not the same.
You've been asking for the marshals to be inducted.
Shpros.
A reasonable request. We guard these islands, but you've been denied. What if there was What if there was an incident that prompted the council to consider the crime to end all crimes on the eve of Perfect 25, for
I'm a
example?
soldier.
I admire you. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous and undaunted by the
Don't
world.
test me.
Is that a denial then? Of course. Does your relationship with Captain Voth have anything to do
I'll
with
put
this?
your head on a spike.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Ooh. An illicit relationship that got found out would be
Nenorochito,
punishable.
you're out of your mind.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You were found out. You're going to be punished next island for your relationships with your marshals. That gives you a clear motive. Kill the council to protect yourself.
Turfa!
Man, I wish they wouldn't put stuff in Romanian. You're full of
The
shit.
investigator is here.
Mother. Oh my god. You don't know anything. I live by the rules. I'm a woman of honor. We'll see about that. What about you wanting to expand the roles of the marshals? Where have you pulled
Is
that
this
from?
a fact or a truth?
You want an exorcism to be a marshal. Makes sense. We hunt them. Might as well do the
Don't
next step.
Test me.
Sounds like you're making a land grab to boost the importance of the marshals. Believe what you want, bitch. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi. Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you? Este o gluma?
Este o glumă.
I
It's-
need to investigate this.
It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being
Nenorochito.
found. I called witness when it happened
Nenorochito.
at 23:52. Then I ordered my marshals to secure other syndicate members. What about the council?
Soldiers of honor.
My best marshals were guarding them. They reported in all clear. Then they
Do
were
you
killed.
want to die?
Got it.
What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize a search for
That
Henry.
Labajiu.
I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. The wanker could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal marshals stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the
What
council building.
time?
At 3. That's precise.
Nenorochito.
Sure.
Anyone corroborate this?
Nenorochito.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you? No,
The
not
truth
really.
remains obscure.
Wista.
Witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm the
you.
rest.
Crime
Can I
cannot.
see?
Prost.
My records are classified.
Classified.
Got it.
Classified. Okay, so why don't I go to the judge and be like, alright, give me the phone record. Do you know where KHX is? No, he's been missing for several days.
The investigator.
Have you
is
searched for
here.
him? What do you think? My marshals conducted a brief search, but we are stretched thin at the end of an island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the slaughter ritual. Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him? No, if he wants to disappear, then
The
let him.
investigator is here.
Even though a mass murder happened last night? He didn't do it, Henry did. Poor. Tell me about why your necklace is in KHX workshop.
Ich prost.
You think you stumbled on something, didn't you?
Turfa.
Got me at the scene of a crime? Wait, how do you know there's a scene of a crime there? Kay made my necklace and it broke a while ago. I took it to him to get repaired before the end of the island. When was this? About a month ago. When he went missing, I accepted that fate had decided that the necklace wasn't supposed to go to the next island. It's important to let things go. So you haven't been to his workshop in the last few days. There are slightly more important things to do at the end of an island. Does the doc have a motive for killing council? Okay. What about his alibi? Did you see the doctor last night? I told you, he came to examine Henry after we found him.
Got it.
That was after the murder. Did you see him before? No, I was busy. Did you know about the back door in Dune Jazz Clinic?
Hola.
He brought the power grid down a few years ago. When it came back online, that computer blew up.
Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did.
What the hell?
How did he bring down the power? The reality folding drive kicks out an unfathomable amount of power, but the grid is fragile. Fine balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the HQ's grid for some tests he was doing that needed extra juice. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the Syndicate moves too slowly for him. When he fired up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When it came back up, a number of systems blew out. It caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed? He has a lot of visitors and likes the secrecy. That Pula wasn't in any rush. He smooth-talked his way out of it. Interesting. There's nothing you report about Henry seeing New Night during his escape. Babbling of him possessed by a demon. There's only one statue of New Knight on the island, correct? Why does it
Is
matter?
this a fact?
Rahat.
Where is it? Why do you
I
care?
don't like this.
Statue's in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers.
Sure.
So how could Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you.
Crime cannot hide.
I'm just going to ask, Akiko, did you take him through the barracks last night?
Nenorachito.
Think I helped him escape? None. Henry went through the HQ to get to the council building. Why didn't he show up on the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering.
That's a lie, Nenorachito.
What is this, Rahat?
I have a bad feeling about.
Rahat.
Don't get cocky. How do I know you're not making this up? The statement is accurate. Henry Division does not appear on the logs for the Syndicate HQ. So, he found another way in then. I don't know. Which other
Do
way?
you want to die?
You take your little pocket calculator, get out of my face, and work it out. Alright, alright. Yeesh. Did you see Yuri last?
Touch. Dracului din gură.
Who cares what his alibi is? The murderer is in this cage. No! Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive? No. What can you tell me about the guards of the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers.
How?
How did Henry get the jump on two? Despacito. No, they did not. How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals? This is a woman, by the way. Happy New Year. How you doing? It's easy to judge and mock when you haven't lived through hell. Ne norochito is what they said, which means bitch in Romanian. Demon is a vile foe. Unpredictable, frenzied, and blood crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown force over. Unknown? Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is impossible to know how each acts or fights. No. Have you heard of Danganronpa? Because it's a lot like that, I would say. Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is impossible to know how each acts or fights. Yeah, it's like that. Basically, this murder happened, and you play Lady Love Dies, and you're investigating who did the murder. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword?
Nenorachito.
I'm checking lead about the weapon used to murder the
I'll
marshal.
kill you.
I don't like this.
Rahat.
The blade is nicked. A nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshal.
Thank you.
Ooh. Do you think the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal marshals was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife.
Sure.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade. See, they do this Romanian thing, and I don't understand. It hadn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during during a training exercise recently. My joke? What joke? Yo.
So, how do you catch a unique animal?
Very carefully.
Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame animal?
I don't know.
The tame way. Unique up on it.
Tell me about you and Voth. Been saying it all week. The tame way. That was good. I appreciated that. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth. Don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank.
Crime is repulsive.
You were in a relationship
Do
with
you
him.
want to die?
Relationships between... You know who said that joke and it made my sides go into orbit? Cody? Campbell? Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden.
I'm glad to be back.
Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, wow. Doesn't mean
I'll
it didn't
kill
happen.
you.
A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice some Gizda investigator going missing? Took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records.
I don't like this.
The hut.
Don't test me.
Starlight ran the samples. Are you saying... I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the central syndicate. It's wrong. It's wrong. Why wasn't the maintenance grate checked before the council entered the building? It was several days ago. It's since been tampered with and your marshals didn't catch it. Security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. Why didn't you let Doomjazz examine the dead bodies of the marshal guard? There was no need. It had been carved up by the monster, who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation freak can see it's an open and shut case. If it was, I wouldn't be here. Sheesh. Did you see Crimson last night? I don't know if you realize this, but I had my hands full last night. I don't know where Crimson was. Go ask her. How did Henry manage to escape? I thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or
Don't
hallucinating.
test me.
How did Henry escape if he was sedated? He played us. The inhibitors needed to be stronger. The report says they were the correct dosage. What if the demon tricked us, though? The demon could slow Henry's body down. The dosage of inhibitors needed would be lower. The demon maintains this act, and then when time comes, he drops the pretense and makes his move. Is that likely? Not that it matters. It is what happened. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? It was just one prisoner that was supposed to be sedated. Like arrogance.
When love dies,
You broke procedure. Why? My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engaged in their final prayers. I wanted to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. I had my hands full. 10 years ago. During Henry's exorcism 10 years ago, you left Grace's bloodlines alone with her. How does this relate to the council? That's what I'm trying to find out.
I have a bad feeling.
Yes, I
about
made a
this.
mistake. This seems to be a pattern. Yo, this bitch making mistakes left and right. Heat on the street is that you're trying to expand the responsibilities of the marshals. You wanted to fold exorcism into the duties of the
This
marshals.
a fact?
Sure would be helpful if a demonic threat
Do you
killed our
want to die?
exorcist. I should kill you for that accusation. What can you tell me about the demonic sigils on Grace's
up.
body? Same found on Harry and his mother.
Sure.
I've been told they weren't. Rena division sigils were scorched on her by sustained close proximity to Henry. Grace's were carved into her flesh. No solid proof, just a good bit of testimony. Were you carrying a blade when you arrested Henry? Of course, I always carry my sword and combat knife. Did you find a blade on Henry when you arrested him, or after he had killed Grace? No. So how did the sigils get carved into her body? Demons? Thanks for the insight. Tell me about the message you got from Carmelina on the day of Henry's exorcism.
Paradise feels wrong.
Carmelina sent you a message telling you to leave Grace alone with Henry. No, she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here. Someone's giving you false evidence. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have authority over me.
Crime cannot hide.
Then why did you step out of the room? I considered the scene and prisoner secure. I needed to make sure that the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. Kinda sus. Did you see Witness last night? He was at his apartment. My marshal secured him when Henry escaped. Go and ask him about it. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? I know Henry in the cell got through it and killed the council.
Want to die?
I also know you're wasting time in not executing. possession. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? What do you want? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into the island. So why execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island? That's the way it is. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by God. Don't forget that. What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? Man. So what does it matter? Whatever it is, this guy got through it and needs to be executed.
I don't like this.
Can I hang out with her? Nope.
Oh, I'm glad.
Nenorocito, freak.
Having fun playing detective?
Nenorocito.
Don't test me.
I'm not letting you get your gun off until I know for sure. Are you stupid? Go tell the judge that Henry's guilty. You're wasting time. Time is different here. We have endless amounts of
I was
it.
born to investigate.
Investigator needs to soak in the facts, breathe in the evidence. Savor the tests.
Dracului din gură.
I don't
This
care.
has been delightful.
All right. We're making some good progress. Oh. Did I unlock this?
Game saved.
Ah, back to the non-red lights. Leave. Alright, I got you, fam.
Crimson acid.
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
you.
I didn't see it. You should speak to her. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? What do you know about the fourth one?
Boy.
It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get
Nanny,
through.
the hell?
An open secret? Word got out a while back. From who? Not sure, it just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the Syndicate would know how to breach it? Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying, trying to cover their asses. Time to uncover some asses. Let's go. About to uncover some asses. The 19th Island
I
incident?
have my ways.
It was a weird island from the beginning. Strange feeling in the air, like it was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened. Think it was a setup? You mean by the Syndicate? A conspiracy? I don't think so. We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. They'd convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. They were amateurs, but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in. How does this keep happening? Why don't we ever manage to prevent this? Try as you might, you can't stop insurrection in a society. The Syndicate never learned. If you mass abduct a population and slay them, they're going to act out. That's the secret to Perfect 25. Carmelina and Masahiro came up with psychic retardant material for the building. You're never going to stop citizens reaching out to the gods. The islands have to be able to withstand it. So you fought the fight and got blessed? That's just a pretty face, lady. Akiko and her marshals were pinned down at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise. After the battle, the gods blessed me and I got this new head. Story time's over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save Paradise instead of hanging in the sewer. I'll be back for another story.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
The Starlight skins, like... I haven't had the... Well, I mean, I have the need to go into Starlight, but... Where is the other blue thing go? This is really making me mad. And you've already had Shreed.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Okay, I just want to make sure there's nothing around me. I'm gonna start collecting the rest of the hidden stuff.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. Relic
Sanity obtained. A delicious green tea that is known to help you remain calm and collected in the face of cosmic insanity. Other flavors were introduced, but all failed. Oh! Dead Nebula calling me again?
Lady That Dies.
Well done on drinking every drink. You must need to pee something hellish. See you on Perfect 25. Nice. Alright, so I did get every drink now.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm missing 2 songs. Oh, you can change it so that the music is always playing.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh wait, there's one. Oh yeah, this one doesn't exist. Oh, it does.
Blood crystal obtained.
Let's go. That's where that thing was hiding. Oh yeah, I've already got all the drinks. I don't even need to check those anymore. I need to get up there.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. Music obtained.
How did I miss that this whole time? Actually, let's talk to Sam while I'm here.
Sam Daybreak.
Comms blackout. Lydia couldn't contact Yuri for a while. Was that because of a blackout? That's what I'm trying to find out. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? I don't think I know anything. No one does, do they? Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Akiko, I didn't see her, I'm afraid. You should ask her yourself, shouldn't you?
Huh?
You been in the Desolation Cell yet? You should ask Akiko, shouldn't you? Did you see Witness last? What I heard at the crisis meeting. He was in his apartment with Carmelina. You should ask them, shouldn't you? What do you know about the murder of Grace Blood? Alright, man.
Fancy a drink?
Special one would be appropriate, don't you think? I saved your
That's
glass.
nice.
Fancy a drink?
Remember, don't you? A glass perfect for a carved ice ball, right? I must try, mustn't I? I have my own blend, Night Alone, a deep whiskey with complex flavors. The spice mixes with the orange and a hint of
My
honeysuckle.
unique blend.
It is meant to be savored without being diluted. I hand carve the ice for each glass. Your glass has the perfect shape. Where do you get the ice? This island is suffocatingly hot. The Deep Factory produces negative 20 degrees Celsius ice that is frozen over a period of days. The longer it takes to freeze, the harder and clearer it is. You can see it, LD. You can see it, can't you, LD? How perfect it is? The ice doesn't melt and dilute the whiskey. The colder ice takes longer to melt. You can savor the whiskey for longer without it becoming diluted. An excellent way to spend some time, wouldn't you say? What's the most important ingredient in your blends? It's hard to say in a lot of craft, isn't it? Everything has a place in use, doesn't it? If you push me for an answer, it is my love for Lydia. You can relate, can't you? She is my partner in life, and my respect for her gives me something to live up to. I miss having that. Do you want to have a lover, LD?
Sorry.
A lover and a partner. I miss Isaiah. The journey to perfection is a hard one. Loved ones are essential. We have similar outlooks, don't we? It's always a pleasure, LD.
Relic obtained.
The glass Love Dies always used at Sam's bar before her exile. Sam saved it between each island. The Way of Blood Bar. Why do it? Why do what? The crime, the murder, the paradise killing. To reshape the world. When you pull a trigger or thrust a knife, the world branches. The old world is gone. It exists in history. Then history is forgotten. The world is remade or reshaped. It depends. We all live in the new world after that. The world must get reshaped a lot. More than you know. A Gothic second whiskey. Aged for longer in specifically constructed crypts tended to by self-professed ghouls. Their obsession took them and warped them. All they do is care about the barrels until it's time to bottle. I could really go for a cocktail. How'd you get into cocktails? When the bar closes, I hang out on the roof and down whatever is left. Cocktails are one of the few good things humans have made. What's your favorite? I like a nice mojito. Lots of rum and mint. We should stop this conversation. It's been so long since I had a mojito. Wanna grab a few and watch the island die? No can do. Shinji, you absolute weirdo. Let's see if I'm missing anything around here real quick. Up there. Okay. I'll go over here.
Those crystals obtained.
Oh no. Okay, I also need to get over there still. What the?
Those crystals obtained.
Ah! Okay, let's go back up and then go over. Oh my god.
Those crystals obtained.
What's the shape of crime, Love Dies? The shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime take? Some crimes are a pyramid, wide at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing carelessly on a single point, with a frighteningly wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time in the Idle Lands, didn't you? Listen, dude.
Those crystals obtained.
Back to 69. The computer that... This computer controls that valve. It looks like some kind of venting system for the dead zone. I guess the air is filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak. Opening this should send the marshals into panic. I might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. Let's go.
Nightmare computer. Nightmare computer unlocked.
This valve is venting the gas from the corrupted zone below. It should set off the demonic detection. I'm sure the marshals will be running out of the barracks any moment now. Let's see. While I'm up here, I don't want to miss anything. Sure enough.
Blood crystal obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
The investigator is here.
Oh, that's why it does that.
If you want.
What the?
The dead zone is leaking demonic gas. The purifying system seems to have failed.
I think, okay, so the heart shows up here. Now if I unlock the fast travel,
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
ah, okay.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna start doing that. Because that means I'll be able to find everything now.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
This will make finding everything so much easier.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, hey.
Blood crystal obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Oh,
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
let's go.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Yo, that's awesome.
Love crystal obtained. Love crystal obtained.
I'm getting there. Oh my god, there's still a shit ton over there, though.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
No!
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Got it. I have a bad feeling.
Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne room.
Whatever, freak.
Architect Carmelina Silence.
Lady Love. The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina. Architect of the Island Sequences, born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th Island Sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th Island Sequence.
Investigation freak.
Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak or
The
little computer.
investigator is here.
If the Syndicate needs me, I
This
answer.
is nonsense.
This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss of us. Is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. It worked out okay for you. You got the
This is
throne.
nonsense.
A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the
That's
next round.
strange.
Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader?
Is its own
Temporary
reward.
leader. Don't
We have
forget that.
achieved perfection.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind
I
me.
don't like this.
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the
We
throne.
have achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island, then step aside. Any guarantee of that?
Dare you.
Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried
Craft
out.
is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not
Do
art.
your job.
I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody.
Paradise killer.
Can I help you with anything?
Yep.
Crime cannot hide.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the
It is
council?
cowardly to
Asking such a
slay
thing is
against
dreadful,
Vader.
investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to
This
be
is
executed.
nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this.
Don't test me.
What about yourself? Would you have any reason to commit murder? Is
Dare you?
Don't test me.
there anyone that can think of a reason for you?
I beg your
I'm beginning to think Judge made a mistake bringing you back. Architect, what do you know about the crime last night? Only what we're told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis
How
meeting.
dare
Henry
you.
broke free and murdered the council.
That's weird.
Why would a citizen have enough motive and ability to kill the council breaching all of the holy seals? That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all.
Investigator is
So
here.
you believe he
Do
did
your
it?
job.
Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly and maybe the next council will look favorably on. Alright, let me go through the alibis, because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like... Oh, did you see Yuri
This
last
is
night?
nonsense.
He is my secretary investigator. It would be strange were I not to see him. Before seeing Witness? So that was before you went to Witness's apartment. Yes, we concluded our business for the day, and he had left to deal with the fairy woman from the celebratory gardens. Yuri claims that the reality folding drive caused the comms blackout last night. Is that something that can happen with your reality folding drive?
This is nonsense.
Why are you asking me? The drive is operated by Masahiro Heavy Industries, but none of their representatives are left on Paradise. You're the architect, so I thought you might know. I can't help you with the specifics, but there have been instances of the drive causing blackouts at the end of an
Sure.
island. Did you experience it last night? No, they are localized so that it isn't to say it didn't happen. Bleh. The drive performs a burst to power each island. It throws a lot of radiation and particles out into the air. If you were in a patch of radiation, it would have caused a blackout
I have a
temporarily.
bad feeling about this.
Do you think it is convenient that it happened around the time of the
your
murder?
job.
Do you? Yes. Yuri is a loyal member of the Syndicate. You'd do well to focus on the real suspect instead. Did you see the Grand Marshal last
Is its own
While I was
reward.
with this, he got a call from Makiko. You should ask him about it. Thank you, Architect. Witness said the same thing. Did you see Crimson
have
last night?
achieved
I didn't see
perfection.
Miss Acid last night. She was probably in her little den. Go and speak to her. Did you see the doctor last night?
Craft is
I
its
didn't.
own
At the
reward.
crisis meeting, he said he was in his clinic. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? Surely you've spoken to the Grand Marshal about what he did. Daybreak. Did you see Lydia and Sam's last night? You need to speak to Yuri, investigator. Who was Lydia's handler last night? You feel you aren't being rewarded for your hard work, Architect?
What?
What do you mean by
Sure.
that? I've heard there's a suspicion that you feel aggrieved by all your hard work building the islands not being rewarded with a seat on the
Craft is
council.
its own reward.
I do not require a reward for my craft.
I am.
Are you trying to build a motive for me?
I was born to investigate.
That's my job. You're going down the wrong path. Titles and power aren't my desires. What can you tell me about your self-imposed isolation 25 years ago?
Do your job.
I have no idea why something I did 25 years ago is any of your concern. What were you doing? You said it was for a project, but no one has ever seen what came of it. What I choose to do is nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Where?
We have achieved perfection.
Visiting Witness. His role is to oversee the end of an island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. You often visit Witness? Not in recent times. Our paths diverged.
That's strange.
Then why last night? For so long he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there will be no more endings to watch.
Craft is its own reward.
I wanted to say goodbye to old art.
Got it.
What time did you arrive? About 9 p.m. The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that.
Got it.
I've already checked the logs. They confirm
We
your
have achieved
location.
perfection.
As expected.
Investigator.
I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting sometime after midnight.
Sure.
Are you sure you were witness
Craft
all
is
night?
its own
Ah,
And you didn't leave him for a moment?
investigator.
crime cannot
What about when
hide.
Akiko called him? Didn't he leave the room? He did leave the room to take the call on his balcony. People leave the room for other reasons as well. Come on, Topher, get down.
Do your job.
Do you wish for me to recall each time either of us went to the bathroom? Yes, actually. Did Witness look like he was in pain when the council were murdered?
Dare you?
You know about his illness? Witness suffers greatly whenever someone dies on these islands, be they citizen or syndicate member. Last night he doubled over in pain, breathless in agony. He suffers so much when there is death. How was Witness last?
Do your job.
He was happy I was there. He seemed agitated. He wasn't happy I was there. He seemed
That's
agitated.
weird.
How did this behavior manifest? His mess lets you see more than he thinks it. Surprise, confusion,
Sure.
worry. You think he was involved with the murder? That's not for me to say. I'm just trying to be helpful. Why did you go to Henry's
We have
exorcism?
achieved perfection.
I have an acute interest in preventing the islands from succumbing to demonic corruption. It is rare to be able to see the effects of possession firsthand. Tell me about the message you sent Akiko telling her to leave Grace alone
I
with
have
Henry.
no idea what you're talking about.
I have a copy of it
Do
here.
what you want.
I am sure that is a fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous. Then why did she step out of the room and leave them on? I have no idea. You'd have to ask the Grand Marshal. What do you know about the Fourth Holy
Craft
Seal?
is its own reward.
It's not my place to know. If no one knows how to get in the council building and the next island is already built with a new council building, how will the new council get into it? A good question. If the seals on the next island cannot be breached, we will rebuild the council building. The perfect next island already sounds less than
We have
perfect.
achieved perfection.
Perfection requires adaptability. We will adapt. Want to tell me what you're doing carving flesh
This
from a
is
god?
nonsense.
How dare you accuse me of a vile crime like that? That is the height of
Crime
heresy.
is repulsive.
Crying Grudge said it
This
himself.
is nonsense.
No such thing happened. I think
Do
it
your
did.
job.
Then you will need some evidence. You're accusing the leader of the syndicate of one of the worst crimes. Temporary leader? Ah! What do you know about KHX's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council building? Losing fine marshals to a killer like that is a tragedy. Unfortunately, I don't have any further insight for you. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? It's one of the big mysteries, isn't it? You're the architect and you don't know? Security. It's the only bit of the island I don't
Craft is
design.
its own reward.
It is better for the council to design their security and keep the secret themselves. What do you know about Henry's possession? I'm not sure what help I can be. Henry's possessed and allowed demons into our precious island. My hard work was destroyed. The dead zone is a reminder of his crime. What do you know about the escape last night? You should speak to the Grand Marshal. Can I ask you something, Architect? What's your dog's name? Platinum.
Ah,
When did you get him?
Perfection.
This island a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the Marshal's back. Never had you down as a dog person. I thought you'd be more into cat.
Investigate.
I want a companion that doesn't talk. Cats are fine, but I see too much of myself in them. Can I pet him? Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the murderer?
Can I help you with anything?
Alright, let's get the things up here.
location.
How do I get up there? Another one?
Obtained.
How do I get up there? It's the Paradise Killer, the investigation thriller.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Just rhyming, flowing, spitting fire off the top? Yo. Can you give me some space? I'm working on something here. I didn't know Shinji was an accomplished rapper. Ah. The crest fed.
Blood crystal obtained. Respawning.
My bad. Wait, what? There's something on his boat? Let's go.
Crystal obtained.
I don't know why I never thought to look up here. Woo!
Respawning.
Let's chat for a second. Dr. Doom,
It's
guys.
been wonderful to see you again.
I'm enraptured by you, love. You sought it enthralled.
have a bad feeling
I understand the key to your
about
heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about
That
people.
had nothing to do with this.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Ooh. You have something you want to tell the investigator? Akiko's in trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Ooh. Juicy.
Investigator,
Crying.
you've got this.
Eyes
wrong.
Kawami. A while before he died, he gets loose-lipped after a drink. And who told
My
Akiko?
favorite investigator.
I get loose-lipped around a woman in power armor.
I see.
Can't help you with anything before that.
Indeed.
She said at the Christ meeting that she was at Witness's apartment. Witness could probably tell you more. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements? You have spoken to Akiko, right? Yeah, what's up? Gakan? I'll tell you what he did. Who breached the fourth holy seal? What do you know about the fourth holy seal? Not a thing, love dies, council secrets and all that. Alright. Got a sec, Doc? It's not nice to call people names, is it? That name was given to you derogatorily. You may have lived up to it, but you should be careful of the labels you list. Sometimes you need to make the best of it. Sometimes you need pointing in the right direction.
My favorite investigator.
You know the Syndicate, self-serving and jealous, just like the god.
Wonderful.
Glad you're rising above it. You always go in for the real talk nowadays. Got something else you want to talk about? Whatever. We all make mistakes. Never been the type to bind people to their history.
I'm
People
glad to be
change.
back.
Fabulous.
We'll see. Yo, Doc wants it. He's like, Lady Love dies. That's a 1.
Is this a fact?
How's your night, Gakan?
Love crystal obtained.
Alright.
Getting saved.
1 sec.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained. The heck? Ow. Hmm. Getting saved.
Okay. I'm probably gonna switch to Raft, so I'm gonna get back on here. But give me a little bit.